G'day folks, Toby from Billy Metals here. I'm out near Gembrook today, starting this whole series of videos that I'm going to do for the gemstones of Victoria. So based on the excellent book by that name, by Bill Birch and Dermot Henry. Researching a few areas. There's a lot of areas I've been to years and years ago. I used to do a lot of this 20 years ago and haven't really for the last 10. So I'm going to revisit a few sites right around Victoria. I'm going to hunt down a whole lot of new spots, some of them using that book, and hopefully we're going to find some really interesting stuff. So I'm going to get in this creek behind us here. There's leeches absolutely everywhere around here, so I'm going to fight those off, hopefully film us finding some nice little bits of blue. You won't find top quality gems here. There's a lot of blue sapphires in this area in certain parts, but yeah, they're not going to be your real top-notch cutters. You can find the occasional cutter, but they're generally very, very small. So we're going to go and get into this lovely little creek down in here, get covered in leeches and have a bit of fun. So watch on, we'll see what we can find. Okay, so we've got an excellent looking spot here, really nice gravel. I used one of these probes, it's a steel T-handle, it's got a bit of tool steel on the end there. You can probe in there and feel it's fairly hard packed gravel. On the subject of leeches, there's one, focus on it, one of them just there, absolutely everywhere, the mongrel things. Now yeah, we'll grab a few bucket loads of this stuff and see if we can find a bit of blue. Getting leeches off is not always that easy. Roll them between your fingers and give them a flick, and sometimes, there you go, he's gone. Sometimes they'll go. There's millions of little ones. Okay, so that's the that bit panned off. You can see there's a decent bit of blue in there. Obviously there's no cutters, nothing of any real size, but you know, when you're hunting for gemstones in Victoria you don't really expect that. That's a decent sized piece there for this area. Plenty of black sand, there's a little bit of gold in there. Not a bad pan load for the Gembrook area. I didn't show me panning it off because I'm a bit paranoid about dropping my phone in this really fast flowing creek. So yeah, a bit boring watching someone pan over and over again anyhow. So there you go, there are sapphires, success. Alright, so we've got some really soft mud there and then some hard packed gravel just in there. There's a little bar of it there, here the stones. I'm going to shovel some of that out and get that in the pan, and we'll see, hopefully there's some nice bits of blue in there. A bit muddier than I thought. A little bit of petrol. A few very little blues. So basically what I try to do is sample different areas and show a few blue sapphires in a few pans, and you know, you're in a bit of luck. So there might be a bit hard to see in there, little blue stones. I'll show these in a bit of close-up later on. I'll take a photo or a close-up video. But yeah, little bits of bright blue in there. It'd show a little bit more if it wasn't quite so overcast. So that's not a bad little spot to start. There's a few flakes of gold in there as well. A few zircons. All in all, a very good sign. Lots of blue in there actually. Yeah, so this load dug from this first spot, the other side of the creek. You see this blue clay? This is a really good sign when you're hunting in this sort of area. So that's the bottom, the old decomposed, what it would be in schist or slates or something. Yeah, blue pipe clay. Wherever you find that, there's normally sapphires and a little bit of gold nearby. Not always, but generally, so that's a good sign. We'll pan this one off and hopefully get a few little bigger bits. Does that make sense? Bigger pieces. Okay, have a look at this result. This is from one pan. Look at the blue in there. Water over them so you can see them a bit better in that light. Sapphires, you can see the zircons in there. It's very hard for the camera to focus with that reflection. I don't know if that's going to help. Gems everywhere. Obviously too small to cut, but there's a lot of stones. That was one shovelful. You can see it, you might not be able to see it there, a decent little bit of gold up to the top of the pan there. Decent for here, which is pretty small for most places. So yeah, lots and lots of sapphires. That's a pretty cool pan load. You could pan here for a week and not find much bigger than that. But they're most definitely stones, and they're lovely blue colour. There's a few topaz in there, heaps of black sand, a little bit of black spinel. So yeah, pretty cool. That's what we came for. So thanks for watching, folks. I'll stick a photo of these at the end of this video, and yeah, please subscribe if you haven't. There's going to be a lot more interesting gem locations from around Victoria over the next few months, so stay tuned. Yeah, so video through a microscope. You can see pretty interesting crystal structure on all of these. There's zircon there. Some really interesting little sapphires. Sorry, this will be a bit jerky on the video. There, black spinel. Some more really nice blue sapphires. A grey coloured stone. Typical barrel shape. A bit of a pencil there that's broken off both ends. So really cool little stones. If only they were this big without magnification, they would be very nice cutters.